喂，做乜嘢啊？你哋點可以亂講入人哋屋企㗎？喂，你哋負責人係邊個啊？叫出嚟！上嘢喂，救命啊！現場經已完全控制住，物證到手 ，over。唔好話停手啊！唔好用你啲污糟手段咁掂嘢，呢一飯冇飯都發㗎。
There are 74 candidates up for membership. The times being what they are, we've extended offers to foreign specialists with good references, as well as the usual D11 and SAS crowd.
I trust you.
We've had a report from one of our embassy men. They found a factory in Hong Kong that has been producing quantities of the freak chip. The Hong Kong police executed a compulsory investigation into the matter, but everything was destroyed, including any possible evidence.
Once again, our hand is blocked.
Allowing heathens and atheists membership into our honorable organization. Such a thing is without precedent in the family, but I do understand we have no choice.
Even drawing from the SAS, we won't acquire many skilled soldiers worthy of our trust. However, at the present time, a show of force is more important than trust.
Yes, Sir Integra.
I hope, at the very least, this group will be strong enough to avoid becoming ghouls.
I'll see to it personally.
Right, group set in, let's move on to you lot. As you heard in the briefing, when you encounter threatening targets, shoot only for the head. Hits to other parts of the target won't be counted. If you shoot a non-threat target, you will fail immediately and the test will end. The arrows will help guide you through the course. Questions, anyone?
Hey, girl!
What is it then?
We heard some crap about there being a real vampire in this unit.
Have you? Oh, it seems there's something wrong with your MP5.
Oh, what do you mean?
Hello, the barrel's bent.
What?
You'd better go have it replaced quickly, or you'll miss your chance to test.
Chopper 1 to headquarters. We found the suspect's vehicle. Now roll out here in the middle of the desert. Our suspect looks to be pretty dead, and still in the front seat.
Artificial vampirization catalyst semiconductor, the freak chip. The semiconductor hardware combined with biotech theory and what can only be described as a low amperage current transmission device. Thus far, the actual human-to-vampire metamorphosis process remains a total mystery. So elusive is this process, a hasty person would say it borders on the supernatural. Yes. Well, so potent is the elusive freak effect that one chip is all that is necessary to affect a single organism. Our present leading theory is that the chip somehow acts upon information latent in human DNA. Bear in mind, however, this is all theory, and not the only one currently being considered.
Your findings are irrelevant. Throughout history, our Hellsing Organization and Hellsing family have been detecting, hunting, and destroying those creatures that have posed a threat to Her Majesty, the country, and its citizens. And now, we face these artificial freaks. A freak is a freak, whether they were made artificially or not. But consider this. The enemy gave up their own factory. The enemy sacrificed the chip designer's life. All because they feared that any physical evidence would eventually lead us to them. Therefore, the enemy is human. They're on the run now that they sense a predator at their heels. We have only one command and one mission. To search and destroy!
Sorry, Daddy. I can't eat these things anymore. It's all wrong. I finally became a police officer. And now... God, Daddy? Who's there?
I've come a long way to see you, Seras Victoria.
Here.
Thanks. I missed tea and supper today.
How did you know to find me here?
Investigating things is my job, as you well know.
Actually, I have no idea who you are.
I apologize. My name's Harry Anders. I'm with MI5. But why don't you just call me Harry?
And what do you want with me?
Yeah. Well, before that, would you mind if I had a bite of that pie over there?
Go ahead.
Thanks. I love steak and kidney. You understand this meeting is not supposed to happen. Despite the fact that both of us in our own way are sworn to protect Queen and country, the differences are immense. Our agencies, our genders. I'm human. You're something else.
We're very different.
Exactly. This is delicious.
Cut to the chase. What do you want with me?
You're observant. A copper through and through. But then, so was your dad.
How on earth do you know my father?
Well, it was a long time ago. I'll tell you about it all sometime. But right now, there's a place I need to take you. No, you won't be needing that. I was just checking mine because, well, being human leaves me a bit vulnerable.
Who's there?
Helena, excuse me. My name is Harry Anders, and I work for MI5. May I come in? I just want to ask you a few questions. Just questions, nothing more. I promise.
What are you doing?
Helena?
Good evening.
Good evening, Helena. Thank you for making time to see me.
What?
Normally I do not entertain, as I'm sure you know.
You're one of us.
You have not been a child of the darkness for a particularly long time, have you, my dear? You brought this girl in the hopes that she would shield you from me. I must applaud you on your cleverness. Mr. Anders.
Please forgive the ruse, but I really wasn't left with much choice.
Were you reborn through carnal means? Or have you yet to discover all the pleasures of being a woman, my dear?
Miss Helena, you are... well, I mean, when exactly did you join the undead?
Far too long ago.
And you've always been the way you are right now?
Yes, just as I am, for forever and forever. Mr. Anders, I am a very private individual and passive, both by inclination and ability. I am no threat, as I'm sure your investigations have shown. So tell me, why do you insist on this harassment?
Yes, we're aware that you're undead. And while I wouldn't say you're on the side of the angels exactly, you're a member of a small cabal of creatures that don't threaten the night world. But around 18 months ago, a new breed of night children appeared, lacking the morals and pride of your people. They rampaged and attacked my people, turning many of them into ghouls. This girl, Seras Victoria, belongs to the Hellsing Organization.
No, but I only kill... I mean, I've only disposed of artificial freaks, like the ones Harry was just mentioning.
Through all my long years, can you imagine how many friends I've lost to your Hellsing Club's butchery?
I'm so sorry.
Unfortunately, that apology is not yours to give, child. Now I understand. The one who made you is being kept by the Hellsing Organization. It's him.
You're speaking of my master?
You are much blessed, Seras Victoria.
We've come to talk to you of the dangers England faces. Humans are using machines to create this new breed of freak vampires. They're not elegant creatures such as yourself. They are vapid, greedy things whose dark desires are a twisted farce of humanity. They are uncontrollably violent and loud. Still, their power's not even close to the source of a true vampire such as you.
This prattle wears on my patience. However, I will be willing to entertain your subject on the condition that you will allow me to return to my solitude. Whenever you research the chip design, or discover a manufacturing plant, it's destroyed, as if someone is impeding your investigation, correct?
Let's get to the point. I may be with MI5, but I didn't come here on any sort of official request, and I doubt they'd approve of it. On the other hand, I believe that God will forgive me for noticing that our interests run parallel, and that maybe we can help each other work for the greater good. Helena, I need information you can provide about you and your cabal. They may be artificially created, but they're still honest-to-goodness vampires. And this investigation has been leading me to the conclusion that there might be some sort of a traitor amongst your compatriots.
Enough, Mr. Anders. We have no such cabal. We are all individuals. We are free from land, country, religion, all your petty forms of human bondage. Eternity is, however, a very tiring existence. I do not wish to leave my home. As old as I may be, I still have many books I'm looking forward to reading. Anybody who disturbs this, I do not count as a friend. Humans forget the nature of the world. They treat it as property. You must find the Magna Mater. The first, the Eve, the primordial mitochondria.
Science was never my strong suit. I'm sorry.
My point is that man's will alone is not enough. Raw materials are necessary for any creation. To make a forgery, they must have an original to forge.
An original vampire?
I've lived on this dark island for time out of mind. It's my home. No English vampire is involved in this madness. Of this I'm sure.
I understand.
Good evening, Miss Seras Victoria, Mr. Anders.
She seemed so lonely, didn't she?
Thanks a lot for coming with me. I wish I could return the favor. Take you to dinner, maybe.
Thanks for the thought.
So I've heard you don't drink fresh blood.
Just transfusion blood for me.
Christ, if I was 20 years younger.
Releasing control arc restriction system to level 2.
Alucard! Alucard!
Unlocking the power.
What the hell is going on? Have you gone mad?
Haven't you ever wondered, Master, how it feels to be hunted?
What's so damn funny? Explain yourself. What are you laughing about?
All the time I've served you, I have been pitted against pretenders and frauds. But this time it's different. A real enemy, a strong enemy, has finally come to our tiny little island.
The true undead.
Perfect. A battle unlike any other before. Two genuine monsters. Let him come!